Okay. Okay. So what we want to do today, right, is front end integration. Front end integration. So we've written, over the course of uh, the training, we've learned about the Cairo. We've written the Cairo as a programming language. We've written a smart contract using Cairo. We learned how to test. We've learned how to deploy, and other things like that. So the question is now, how do uh, how do you interact with a smart contract? So what we know is that if you write a smart contract and you just deploy it, so it's only a fellow nerdy person that will be able to interact with it using using the indexer or the what's it called, or the block explorer. So, but if you want the users to actually make use of the smart contract, then you have to what's it called? You have to provide a front end for them to interact with it. And so it's just a normal interaction. And so this also, since everyone here already has an idea about interacting with a smart contract on the Ethereum. So what I'm going to do is to give us, you know, I'm just going to give us what we already know in the Ethereum space, their equivalents here. So I'm going to give us what we already know in the Ethereum space, their equivalents here. So on Ethereum, if you want to interact with the smart contracts on Ethereum, so there are some things that you need. Number one, when you've deployed the smart contract, you need the ABI of the contract, right? What is an ABI? Anybody?
Application binary interface, which we use to connect with the from the front end to the back end. So that's what the back end gives us in form of JSON. Then we can just use it to speak with our front end, just like APIs in Web 2, something similar.
So ABI simply means application binary interface, right? Now, so
Sorry, I can't hear anything. Is that only from my side?
it's not only from your side, it's not only from your side. Okay. Um, Let me look at. So on Ethereum, we have what we call Ethers JS, right? Yes or yes?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Anyway. It, okay. I hope everyone can see my screen. So I'm trying to. Normally, I don't. Let me just put read me here. So today's class is chicken. So, what's this? Uh, phew, let me just put this here. So, so since the people that we are talking to here, they are not novice into the world of integrating. So we just look at comparison between Ethereum. We are just going to bring our knowledge of the Ethereum. We are going to bring them to what? To Starknet, right? So on Ethereum, if you want to connect, we have what we call what? API. So in this place also, we also have what? API. And what is API? Hmm?
Application
Oh,
binary interface.
if I cannot hear it,
Application binary interface.
application binary interface. Okay. Now we know that when you want to connect with with the backend, or which is the blockchain basically, there is the protocol that you make use of, right? So the protocol is called the what? We have the JSON RPC. That's the medium of communication. Normal web 2, if you want to communicate with the what's it called? With the backend, you can use the HTTP, right? You can make use of the HTTP request, the REST API. But in this place, we use what we call the JSON RPC. Now that JSON RPC, there's now an abstraction over it that you can make use of. In web in Ethereum, on Ethereum, you have connectors like Ethers.js, right?
Web3,
Which other one?
Web3, Web3 JS.
Web3.js. Which
J-
other one? Third Web.js, right? Is it Third Web.js or what?
I don't even know.
Then we have the augmentation of them all. We have Vim, right? So we have all these ones that you can make use of in order to connect to the backend. In Starknet, what do we have? We have just one. We have the Starknet JS. You get now on Web3, we have what we have WAGMI, right? What is WAGMI?
We're gonna make it for
Hey,
connecting.
I'm going to kill this. What is WAGMI?
For they use it with all these Vim and
Ah,
EtherJS.
WAGMI is
Provide
the
connection.
React interface for Ethereum. So in this place, we have what we call what? The Starknet React. This one that you don't even know what mean. So in this
We
place,
know
we have
what me oh voila.
uh, Starknet React. So we also have, you know, wallet connectors, right, on Starknet, on Ethereum. I mean now, we have wallet connectors on Ethereum. So we have, what are the wallet connectors that we have? We have
Web3,
Rainbow Kits, right? Hmm?
yes,
We
yes.
have
Web3
Rainbow.
model.
Which other one do you have?
Web3 model.
We have Connect Kit, we have Web3 model.
Web3 React.
So in Starknet JS, we have, what do we have? We have get Starknet. We have get Starknet, and we also have Starknet kit. We have these two. So when we have all of this, we are good to go. So I hope you already know the kinds of wallet that we have in Starknet now. You don't have to be told. What are the what are the wallets that we have on Starknet? What are what?
Agent, Bravos,
Agents, Bravos.
Bravos.
So Agent and Bravos, basically. Okay. So what we are going to do now is, okay, let's try to what's it called? Let's try to bootstrap a front end. Let's try to bootstrap a front end. And I know there are different ways in which you can do it. So number one, in fact, with the one that I even showed you, this is enough. This is enough the class. Like with this one, though, I can say that okay, since you already know that in Ethereum, if you want to do this, you need this, you need this, you need this and that. So, and I've given you what their equivalent in Starknet. Then you are good to go. So, but let me not leave you like that. So let's do something. So what are we going to do? So let's say that we want to create a front end, and in the front end we want to make use of we want to make use of, like, we want to make it from start. So what we are going to do is we are going to try to do it from start. That is, we are going to create a Next.js app and try to install everything on our own from start. That's number one. Number two is now we are not going to explore the different what's it called? We are not going to explore the different templates that you can make use of to easily bootstrap it. So let's start with creating. So in the one that I want to create, the stack that we are going to use, of course, we are going to the Starknet JS is a constant key. Then Starknet JS, we use the Starknet kit. So the reason we are using that one is because that's a more beautiful model. We can use Starknet kit or the get Starknet. So it's and that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Okay. So what we are going to do now is, right? So how do you even do it again? Create next app latest. So what is the name of our project? What should we name it? AAOS. Those are the first letter of the names of the people that I saw there. AAOS. Do you want to use TypeScript? Of course, you have to. ESLint, of course. Of course. Because would you like to customize the import alias?
No.
Uh, all those ones they are in our dictionary. So the first thing that we are going to do is so let me quickly respond to this. Yeah. Okay. So created starting with so born run def. Let me check. Okay. Okay. So we all know what this means, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, nobody is here. So the first thing that we are going to do is you go to the get Starknet this thing. No. The Starknet kit rather. So let's go to the Starknet kit and try to install that first. So to install the Starknet kit, you just have to do npm install Starknet kit. So where is so in this place we say burn add Starknet kit. So how do we install it? Get started.
Sorry, oh, out of curiosity. Don't mind me, sir. I see you are using Bond.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
Ah, you don't know Bond. It's a JavaScript runtime. This is it. You can check
Oh,
Bond.sh.
okay. JavaScript, all they want to
So the way it works is that look at
Thank you.
uh, Starknet. Okay, we still need a provider. Okay. This is not clear. So we've installed that. We've installed Starknet kit. So the next one that we are going to install is the Starknet JS. So npm install. So for the latest, so I would want us to use this one with the latest feature so that uh, we don't see any error. So npm, so that's going to be born add Starknet at next. Okay, we've installed that also. Then it remains one thing. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I need to check something. Okay. Hmm. Again, we already have the Starknet kits, Starknet, Starknet kits, and the Starknet GS, right? So, what we are now going to do is let's try to connect to a particular. Let's try. We are going to set it up first. Which layout? Uh, uh, So what I'm actually looking for is the one that has the one that is going to give a provider. All these ones you have to you have to write a significant amount of code. Okay. It's the same for all of them. So it's the same for all of them. Then we are going to use it away. So we are going to try to interact with a contract. So let me just look for one of the contracts that I've already deployed. I'm going to look for one of the contracts that I've already deployed on Starknet. I have one ERC 20 contracts. I just for my address on wage. Okay, so let's work with this. So this is the contract. Okay, I want to see if okay, this one is a 2.4.3. Let me check this. And this one should be. So it's not
Oh,
very.
we can actually see the screen, sir.
You cannot see my screen.
I can only see Starknet GS here.
Wait. You should be able to see my screen now.
I can see it now.
You can see it. Where am I?
Voyager.
Uh-huh. That's what you should be saying now. So, sorry. Let me check again. I'm trying to look for a 2.6.4 contract. Let me just see open transfer. Send it 2.4. Why are all these contracts? Send not. Okay, this 2.6. Okay, this is verified. Okay, as a test token, we want to allow, so this one now, it allows anyone to meet. So anyone will be able to meet using this. So the good thing about this is, as it is a Starknet, so you can go to the contract and also redeploy it. So if you want to, the contract address, well, the first thing that we need is the contract address, right? This is the contract address. So let me just come to what's it called? Our page here. So in our page, you can just create the utils folder inside the source. Inside the source, you can create the utils, and in this place, let's just say contract dot. Should we make it JSON? Let's just make it TS. So here we can say we can export constant. So this one will be what? Contract address. So this is the contract address. Then the next one, the next information that we need is the ABI. So this is the contract ABI. So you just copy it. So this is the contract API. So we already have the ABI. Now let's go to, what's it called? Let's go to Starknet JS and understand what are the things that you need to, what are the things that we need to have if we want to interact with the contract. So, Starknet, this is the normal thing. You can run it on the local node and you can also connect to. So this is the way it is. We have the Starknet network and then we have your DApp, right? This is the Starknet network and this is your DApp. So the what connects Starknet network and your DApp is what Starknet JS is the bridge between your DApp and what and the Starknet. So which means that basically most of the things that I want to do under front end, is going to require us to use this Starknet JS. Now in this Starknet JS, we have what we have provider and we have signer. Now number one is that anything that requires writing to state is going to require what? A signer. Do you get? It's just like in Ethereum also, we have use contract read and use contract write. So for use contract read, you can use what? Provider. You don't need to add wallet to it. But for anything that requires what? Signer, then it's going to require what's it called? It's going to require a private key. So which means that you have to be connected to the wallet. So let's start with the account. We have account and we have contract. So if you want to deploy an account, you can make use of what? A provider. Or if you want to deploy a contract. So both all the accounts here are what? Are smart contracts. So you can make use of this provider to interact with an account or to interact with a contract. And we also have these utils. Now, in these utils, that's where you are going to see stuff like maybe if you want to convert from felt to string, from string to felt, all those ones like that. You are going to find them here. So you say that only provider object is talking directly to the network. So your DApp will talk mainly to account and contract objects. So you define the provider with which network you want to work. So we have signer and utils objects contain many useful information for interacting. So the contract object is mainly used to read the account. So the contract is used to read from this thing, while the account it has wallets. It can have wallets as a way to pay fees to the network. So the accounts, we have contracts and we have the accounts. So contract is mainly for reading, while accounts can be used for writing. And in that account also, you are going to have the signer in it. So this one is now saying, how do you connect your network to Starknet? So you can make use of any of these. The number one thing is for you to import the provider. After you've imported the provider, then the provider you can put in the sequencer. We've talked about the sequencer, right? So this sequencer here is for mainnet. This one is for Gweli. This one is for DefNet. So you can do it for Sepolia also. So this is Juno, these other clients. So we can do so this one is for testnet. Then after you've done that, you can now start specific method. So some methods are available only if connected to a sequencer, and some are available only if connected to a node that is using RPC. So for example, if you want to estimate the fee of an L1 to L2, you need to use a method that is available only in the sequencer. So look at this provider that estimates fee. So connecting to an existing account. So you can also import accounts from Starknet. Now, when you are making use of accounts, it has accounts. They have what's it called? They have private key. So it will require you to make use of private key. So we have provider, new provider. This is this constant private key equals to this account address is this. So you now say that new account is provider, account address, and private key. So this is how you create a new account. You already know what a provider is. You already created that. Then account address, and so you can also create a contract. Yes. So to connect to a deployed contract, you don't need this. You've already got the. So if you want to get what's it called, the ABI, you can make use of this to get your ABI directly. However, this is not ideal. So the reason it is not ideal is because if you are getting your API directly from the provider every time, it means you are going to be giving the provider load. You know, the RPC that you are using is going to be overloading it. So that's the reason it is not ideal to be using that. Okay. So this is how to connect to a contract. So we have new contract. You can see here you have the ABI, the address, and the what? And the provider. The ABI, the address, and the provider. So if you want to interact with your contracts, you have your DAP and you have the contract. So if you want to read anything, you can call the contract using the provider. However, if you want to write, you want to call or you want to invoke, you have to make use of what? You have to make use of an account. You get? You have to make use of an account. And so this is an example of how to make use of how to use normal provider stuff. So, but if you want to write, you can see that in this case now, you just connected the contract that you've created it only requires a provider. But if you want to write, so this one is write to contract memory. So you can see that this one now, write to contract memory. So let's do some practicals. Now, for this, now one thing that I also prefer to use is that, because this one now, because this, it is, how do I call it? Because this one, what we are doing here now, we are using an app router, right? We are using an app router. So I'm just going to give you one small tip. So I'm just going to give you one small tip. We have different types of state management, this thing in React. So the state management that I'm also like learning now. So we are just going to use it here together. So we are going to use the Zostad. So I think it should be easy to use because of it has a good documentation. So if you make mistake, I think this is it. Zostad, yeah. So we are just going to install the Zostad. Now, why am I using this Zostad? So the reason I'm using this Zostad here is because it gives you the functionality of, instead of using create context, use context and all those stuff like that. Instead of using that, if you use Zostad, you don't need to create context, but you don't need to create context, like wrap context around all your React file, but you can still you can create hooks and just use them. So that's the reason I feel that this makes sense, and maybe that you guys will love it. Don't mind me. I like using. You can see I'm using Bone. I'm also using Zostad. So very good. Zostand. Can't even spell it correctly. All right. So we have
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. If you on your VS Code, your code snippet is tiny. You can zoom it so that you can see stuff that are going on there. Yeah.
This.
Okay.
How about now?
All right. Thank you, sir. It's okay now. Thank you.
Let me remove this. Okay. So the way it works is in This one, you are just going to create a store. So I'll just come to, should I use this? So in this place, I just create a store, and let me name this what Starknet.ts, or Starknet store. Then I'm going to copy this. Copy this. So in this case now, this TypeScript is supposed to indicate that I'm using TypeScript. Actually, yeah, this place, yeah. TypeScript. So I'm just going to copy this. So in this case now, you see we have import, create, Zostan, type, store. We have, so this is a state variable. This is what's it called? This is a function, and all other things like that. So let's see what we can do with this. So I think we are going to just name this Starknet store. So in the Starknet store, what are the things that we need? Number one, we need a provider, and we need a provider, and we need an account, right? So we need a provider, a universal provider, and we also need, so we can just, so we can import this. Okay, we need a provider, we need an account, but this account, we are going to get it somewhere else. Cool. Let's click. Okay, so when we have provider like this, we can actually have what's it called? Set provider also. Something like this, something like this. But we really don't need it, do we? Because we can just use Starknet store, and yeah. So the provider here, we just so let's go to, so we are just going to use this, but our own this thing is now the SN. Wait, where is this constant coming from? The constant should be from the utils. Okay, so this one should be SN Sepulia. Okay, What's this? What's your own problem? What's the color of the problem? Network. No. What's provider? Uh, okay, another thing that we can just do instead of all of those problems. So we can just use this one. We can just use this and we just make use of an RPC, update import. So we just make use of an RPC. So to get the RPC, we are going to use Voyager, the free Voyager RPC, Voyager Online. Uh, so there is a free RPC. Okay. So this is it. So just use the Sepolia genome. Okay. So we already have this. Now, what this set provider is going to do is just going to this one is going to give us what's it called? You can use this to set if you want to set the provider somewhere else. So you can make use of this to provide another provider, and that would be good. So let's export this here. So which means that with this one that we have here now, we can just go to, let's say in the page, let's remove all these ones. Let's remove them. Okay, let's just change one. I mean, let's see how it looks like. This hello from a page, right? So we can just so if you are going to be using that provider, so we need to set use client, right? Then we say const provider. So we are using the use Starknet stuff, right? Now we can then bring in what's it called? Those the contracts. We cannot build the contracts. So we know that so for the contract we have ABI, the contract ABI. Are we not supposed to be the utils in this place now? This contract area. Are you not supposed to apply import? Oh, I wrote rubbish. What? This is rubbish now. No, now it's from utils, contracts. Yeah. So because that's not the only thing there. So I think we also have the contract address, Salim. Oh, contract address. So we put the contract address here too, and then the provider, right? Oh, well. Okay, so we have this. Now, you can see it gives us this. If we are going to be using async, then we have to put, what's it called? Async in this place, right? So this balance that we now have here, I can now, so balance of contract, no, not balance of contract address. In fact, that's not what we want. Let's get the name of the contract. Abina, let's get the name first. So let's check that out. Hey, I really go rubbish. Oh, wait. How can we do that? Um, or is it because of the async? Okay, so I think if you are going to use, there is already layout here now. You'll be able to use async in this. Okay, we have to use what's it called?
So I think you can actually create another async function apart like another function on its own, an async function. It can handle that.
It can.
Like you can create another function, an async function.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Async function is only in server components. That's what it's saying. That you can only error async or await is not yet supported in client component. Only server components. This error is often caused by accidental adding this. Let's check it out. If this will work, let's add async here. Await async. Let's see. So because of this one now, it cannot use it needs a use client. Meanwhile, async cannot work in the use client. So what we can do here in that case is, okay, let's remove this first. Since this one is still simple, provider. Oh, okay, so let's check this out. What's the problem again? Expected indentation. Where? It's export default as in. There is a 7 mark. I don't understand. Cannot read property of undefined. So let's check the contracts. It might not be there. What are the name? Let's read contracts. There's name there now. Why are you doing that? Oh. So the thing is, there is possibility of this one being undefined. Cannot read property of undefined. That's wrong. Right. So, okay. So I don't understand. It's supposed to show. It's supposed to just work. Why is it not working? Okay. Oh, let's throw it out. I think we should just use this lines. Maybe I use this lines. Oh, we might have to call all those things. So, since we have these lines here, then it means we can
Why not? Why not create a use effect since we're on clients and then
that's
make
what I
it
want to do now.
async?
That's what I want to do now. Though we still have to remove it later. Okay. Let's oh. So let's see. Name is currently nothing there. Contracts. Yeah. Address. Wait. Why is name not there? Oh. Okay. Let's check this mouse.
This is reading the contract instance. So we won't see the data inside.
Let's bring everything like this. Oh. Okay, this is now contract area, contract address, provider. This is supposed to work like fetch. Okay. Okay, so what also usually is just yeah. So whether let me see if that's going to work. This something provider. So let's see if this works. Okay, this tool is supposed to work. Why is it name? Now I'm thinking maybe there is something wrong. Okay, this chain ID is supposed to work now. String. So I think something is wrong with the provider. Something is wrong with the provider. Let's redo it. Yeah. See the same thing. Provider equals to this. It utilities. Um, okay. Is it now? It's now then. Okay. Let's try. Something cool. Provider that's getting idea. How is it? Normally is supposed to work. What's wrong? Oh, API rate limit exceeded. Wow. So what we have to do is to get, okay, I think it's possible to get an Alchemy RPC or an Infura RPC. So what is wrong is I think the rate limit of the RPC is exceeded. So that's the reason. So let me try to get an another RPC. So I'm going to be using the Infura. Where is it? getting the info out. Let me just look for how it is connected. Okay, so let's try this. So the reason it wasn't working was because of the. Let's see if. Okay, so let's try this. Use Starknet. Contract address not found. Okay. Okay. Contract not found. It's this is Napoleon. Oh, this is mainnet. Expected non-white space character after JSON. Position 64. What's By- Oh, yes. Oh, unexpected non-white space character after JSON at position system. Oh, this one is most likely because of this ABI. Oh. Okay. I think I get now. Wait, no. Wait, I mean, how are JSON? Unexpected. Let me just get this. Look for the token transfer. Try that. Okay. I think another thing that we can do is we should copy this contract here. We can go to this place and we say class get class at. Oh, okay. This one is limited. So we are going to use our own base. So this is the mistake. Oh, okay. Use custom arrays. Ah, same error. Unexpected token I. This is mainnet. Wow. Are we making the same? Are we making the same error? Okay, this works. So I guess there is an error somewhere. Let's remove this first. This is Sepolia. In the page also, this one is already Sepolia. Then let's now look for in this list. Contract class, this is the ABI. The same error. Okay, so if you have the same error in this now, I guess we need to use another contract. Let's look for another contract. Z has a contract on, or let me 2.4. Let's try this. This class hash contract address. Let's try this. So why token.name is not a function? Okay, let's look for the functions in this one. Okay, and I think this was it. Read contracts. That's it now. Okay, let's try. Let's try this first. Oh, Um, so I think we need to first console log this. Let's see what we have there.
Hello, sir. There's a function called get name. Try that one.
Okay. This is not returning. There is actually a possibility that contract. This is the contract address. Let's check. That's no big contract. Yes. So why is it not showing something? Still a console log. There's supposed to be a console log. Yes. There's a console log. Maybe, maybe, um, maybe. So maybe what we will do is to revert back into this client. Hmm? Or there's another option. But we use that after this. So const, right? Okay, it is showing here. It's displayed by now remain. No, 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 no. It's not showing it. Okay, so it is showing this now. The problem is we need to convert, like this one now is in felt. So we need to convert from felt to string. We need to convert from felt to string. So um um, okay. What's the name of this? What's the name of this? Uh, Starknet Frontend. This. So we just go to our link. It's user. What's this? I don't know. So this one will be felt to string. So felt to string. Okay. So let's check. What again? Yeah, fine. So the I said I was going to is that instead of this place actually, instead of like putting where is it and using all these oh let me just close this. Sorry. Okay, instead of putting all of this in this place, instead of putting all of this in this place, so we can actually, so since we already, so we can actually just build this uh, in the store. Hmm? So we can have, let's say, contract. contract. So if we have that, so this provider is already, this provider is actually the one here. I've forgotten how I usually do this one. It's initial provider. Okay. So initial provider. So this one now, this contract here, you can use it in this page here. So let's say instead of using this use effects and this, so we should be able to say that wait, we still need to await contract equals to this. So this await is the problem. So which means instead of using await, we just use so let's see if that works. Okay, it works. So which means that with this now, we already have the contract. So what are the other things that we can get from it? What are the other things that we can get from it? So we want to get the balance of someone. So we can use this to get it. But no, let's check the contract again first to know what the things we can do on it. Read contracts. Status. So you want to use get symbol. What's the name of that? So we are not doing this. So let's get symbol or symbol. So that will be contract dot what? get symbol. So when it gets the symbol, it's also going to convert that. So let's check. Then we can get decimals also. Oh. Okay. I don't want it to the center. Okay. So we read symbol. What again? Is not it. Let me just put this here. So let's get decimal. Let's read this decimal. So we already know that decimal is going to be a normal, right? So there's no need of converting this. Hey, is it also in 13? Let's check. Let's query it first. Okay, I think there is something with this one. The query is not even showing anything. Let's see the query for this one. Cannot recover your fund defined. Wait, okay, I might need to report this. I think it's that rate limiting or something. It's affecting everything. Get this house. So the next thing that we are not going to look at, the next one that we are not going to oh, where's the song coming from? So all these ones that we've done now, all these ones um they are read contracts. So what if you want to do a write contract? What if you want to do a write contract? So if you want to do a write contract, we will need. So I'm just going to look at. I'm going to show us how to integrate wallet connection into it. New accounts provider. So where is Starknet it? Yeah, this is it. So the way this one works is we have connect and disconnect from. So to establish a wallet connection, you are going to do this wallet equals to await connect. So below is an example. So you can have connect wallets, which is going to do all of this. So in our own this thing, here we can have connect wallet. Let's say we have connect wallet here. Hmm? Let me bring this here first. So what this one does is when you call this, I'm going to copy this and put it here first. So this connects is coming from Starknet kits. So if wallet and so set connection. So here we would need connection. So in this place we can just set connection. For now, let's make it any. We have address. Address. Then, so we have provider, and we have selected address. Uh, oh. So let's have set address. Okay, this and this. So address, wallet. Okay, let's just use this one. Okay. Set provider. Okay, what is source? Just use that. So we have connect wallet here. So let's try something. On the page, so you see this line. So we are going to have a button here. Yeah. So we have this. So let's see what it gives us. So we should click on it. What happens? Nothing happens there. Oh, wait. You're supposed to call this and click. Oh, 10. Okay. In this place, let's see. Wait. Connect. Okay. So I think what's going to happen here is that instead of so since we have all these set connections, set address, It's set connection, okay, set address. So we can also have, we have set provider. So we will just have, where is it? So in this page here, instead of this, we have this. Okay. This from here. Now, all these sets connection, they will now come from all these set connection will now come from set connection is going to come from here. So set connection, set provider, set address. Yes. So let's see what that gives us. Connect wallet. Oh. Wait. Okay. There is no. um, that's I was expecting that to give a modal actually, but it's not. Um, let's see. Mm. So I have two theories on why that is not working. One of it is that it is probably because I don't think there is a Starknet wallet on the browser that I'm using. Hmm. Okay, so probably because there is no uh let me check something. Set connection, set everything. Okay, connect wallet. Disconnect. Okay, so I think this is one aspect of it. There are some things that we are not able to do here, but let's use the template of the Starknet React. So I believe that with that, we should make less mistake. Okay. Mhm. So to start, just is so we are going to move to the back. Then here we say become create fragments. It's what I it's not what I expected. So is there let's just use Wagner. So we are using XGS. So this one is going to bootstrap most of the things for us. Then you should be able to continue from there. Okay. So CD login, then so I need to open it first, then bind one get. Okay. So this already has, so we can just include another chain here, which is the sepolia that we are using. Okay. So we go to local. So, so this one you can choose. So let's say we are connecting agents. So for this one, just like I've mentioned, yeah, there is no wallet. There is no wallet on this browser. On this browser here, I guess there is wallet in this one. Yeah, there is wallet in this other one. So I'm going to look for a way to. Okay, let me. Yeah. So there is wallet in this one. So I can connect to Bravo. I can connect to agents. Yeah. So what I'm going to try to do now is let's see. We want to call. We just copy. From this place. What do we want to copy? Yeah, we need it for sales. Let's copy these fields first. So we just copy here and then I'll see paste. Then copy again. So I guess in GeoTips we already have this. Then contract also, we already have contract. Then we can also just copy this. This is our store. You can see that that's nice. So if we should copy our store and we paste it here, let's see if it just works. Then in our page here, let's see if we can just do some stuff here. Okay, let's try something. This page that we have here, let's copy the whole page. Then then we are going to create a new, let's say, let's use from and paste it here, right? So we've not installed Starknet it here, so just install it here. Here's this one. Admin. What was this? Stack. Oh, I've written on Starknet. Okay, so let's try it. Let's see if it will just work, or we still have to fix some things. Slash from. Oh, we not add Zostad. On add source Zostad. Arena. Here is itself. So Zostad. Let's see. Okay, so this just works. Let's check this. Okay, this is still not working yet. It's still not working yet. So okay, let's check something else. What if what's wrong with this one? Okay. Oh, you are supposed to even do it from here because that place doesn't have. Oh, not this one. It's not. Student provider. I'm just going to Starknet connect data pack. Connect. And wallet connect actually. Wallet connect. Connect that. Then open passwords. Then connect us this one. So uh, uh, connect us. Is it page. The accounts. So there is great context. Means that oh What's this? Okay. What's this? Okay. So, this is- connection. So sorry. Let's check something. Start. So use account. Yeah, accounts. So when we are using accounts, if you are going to connect to, if you are going to connect to, what's it called? We are going to connect to this, to the contract using the account. So we are going to, so in fact, instead of in this place, we can use it there. We can use it store, Starknet store. Yeah. So from here, use the accounts, then so we can now use this account in this place instead of provider. So if we have account in this place, we don't even need it. So since you are using account now, contract. So we can have contracts. So you can use contract.core. So this contract.core now is going to have the method that you want to call, then the arguments. So let's look at the contract. I think there is mint function in the contract. So in the right, which one can we call like this? Okay, let's try this transfer. So if we call transfer, we have recipient and amount. So we have transfer. Not want to call transfer. So the recipient, we have recipient and amount. So let's say that the amount is 800 and the recipient is. So I'll use my Bravo wallet as specified. And yeah, so I'm going to connect my agent wallets. So this one now, so so let's see what happens. Okay, it's not allowing it there. Then we bring it here. Okay, so let's try this again. We are going to cannot convert to a big int. So let me put private video. Okay, so accounts, connect wallet, transfer. Why is the model not working? That's the problem. Um, hmm, okay. So I don't know the reason the wallets are not popping up. Contract, Explorer, Internet. Accounts. disconnected. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know the reason the wallets are not popping up. So this is supposed to pop the wallet up. That's supposed to pop the wallet up. Wow. So them are wow. Sorry. It's, so I don't know the reason the wallets are not popping up. I don't know the reason the wallets are not popping up. Maybe I'm going to look for a way to fix that and send you guys the code. But we just have to stop here for now. Time has gone already. The wallets are supposed to be popping up. I don't know the reason they are not.
I think wallet doesn't pop up if, like, I think because it's connected before, that's why it's not popping up.
What?
So you have to, I think because you've connected before, that's why it's not popping up.
Like in this place, it's
Usually,
showing that the status is disconnected.
yes,
Meanwhile, in this
but
place,
like
it
if
is
you click
connected.
on, okay, the thing is, when you click on connect now, because you've connected before, it will just connect automatically. I think you need to remove
Automatically.
it from your connected
Oh,
dApps
yes, yes, yes,
before it
yes,
will pop
yes.
up.
That's true also. Oh, that's another thing. But then, so it means someone will have to create an incognito. Okay. Um, But anyhow that it is, I'm going to look for a way to fix it. And yeah, I'm going to send you guys the code of the fixed version. So we are going to stop here. Thanks for joining the class.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.